Hi everyone, greetings. Welcome to Module 3B, Building Transportation System Part 2. I'm Architect Technologist Azrul Ismail and I'm going to be your lecturer for this module. Continue from the previous Module 3A. In this Module 3B, we're going to touch on escalator and travelator as part of the Building Vertical Transportation System. Escalator, by definition, a type of vertical transportation in the form of a moving staircase which carries large numbers of people from floor to floor. Consists of a motor-driven chain of individually linked steps on a track which cycle on a pair of tracks, provide continuous movement of people and can thus remedy traffic conditions that are not readily addressed by lifts. Escalator can transport a large amount of people at the same time, used in a place where heavy traffic volumes are expected between relatively few floors. Next, escalator arrangements or configurations. Occupy more space than stairs in order to accommodate their inclination, structure, and equipment spaces. Normally positioned on the main routes through the building. Positioning an escalator next to the main entrance is the most effective way to encourage customers to use a sales area on another floor. In a retail environment, the goal is not merely to convey passenger to another floor as quickly as possible. An escalator can lead people through a retail stores or alongside display of goods. Escalator arrangement configuration can be divided into 6 types: singular or single, parallel, multiple parallel, crossover, double crossover, and curved escalator. First type, single arrangement escalator. It allows only one direction of flow. Suitable for small retail store where available floor is limited. Passenger had to walk further to get to the next escalator. However, it is an advantage for retail store where passengers have to walk past retails or merchandise displays, which is advantageous for the retailers. If no downward escalator is provided, accessible staircase is required for passengers to return to the ground level. The second arrangement is parallel. Upward and downward escalator are placed side by side or separated by a distance. Used in the buildings with heavy traffic volume. Often seen convention centers and elongated department stores. Economical arrangement. The next arrangement is through multiple parallel. This is a multiple numbers of upward and downward escalators which are placed side by side. Often seen in a metro station, LRT station, theaters, and etc. Possible to reverse the direction according to the traffic flow. Next is the crossover arrangement, also known as scissors arrangement. Cost-effective and efficient method for transporting passengers between 3 floor levels. Continuous arrangement allows the fastest movement of passenger over 2 or more floor levels. Particularly suitable for public service buildings, office buildings, and large department stores. Next configuration, double crossover. Also known as criss-cross arrangement. Continuous arrangement allows the fastest movement of passenger over 2 or more floor levels. Reduces congestion at the landing area by separating upward and downward traveling passengers. Suitable for public service buildings, office buildings, or large department store. Lastly, the curved configuration. Used to enhance architecture beauty and to save the space. Normally, it is customized to fit the space requirement Therefore, the cost is very high. Escalators, inclination, and transportation height. Generally designed on an incline of either 27, 30, 35 degrees. If 27, applicable to a total transportation height of more than 6 meters. 30 degrees provides the highest travel comfort and maximum safety. And the maximum of 35 degree, cost effective and space efficient. It requires the least amount of space. Applicable to a total transportation height of 6 meters or 2 stories. Escalator width and speed. Standard transportation speed ranges between 0.5 to 0.65 meter per second. On the size, 600 mm, suitable for low traffic. Able to save construction space, able to transport 6,000 to 6,000 people per hour. Whereas 800 mm width to cater low or normal traffic, able to provide ample space for passenger with luggage or small children, able to transport up to 7,000 to 8,000 people per hour. 1,000 mm width escalator to cater for heavy traffic. Widely used, which allow two passengers to move comfortably with better dispatching ability. Able to transport 8,000 to 10,000 people per hour. Next, we're going to look into the escalator components. So the illustration shown is the anatomy of escalators. We shall discuss it in the next slide. Let's start off with the landing platforms. The landing platform contains a floor plate and a comb plate. The floor plate provides a place for passengers to stand before they step onto the moving stairs. This plate is flush with the finished floor. These two platforms house the curved section of the tracks as well as the gears and motors that drive the stairs. As you can see from the photo, there is the location of the lower landing and upper landing. Next is the steps, indicated in the yellow ring there. The steps are solid one-piece die-cast aluminum or steel. Yellow demarcation lines may be added to clearly indicate their edges. The truss. The truss is a structural frame of the escalator, a hollow metal structure that bridges the lower and upper landings. Carries all the straight track sections connecting the upper and lower section. Next is the handrail. Escalator handrails provide a convenient handhold for passengers while they are riding the escalator. Now we're going to discuss about travelator. Travelator, also known as moving walkway or moving sidewalk, a slow conveyor belt that transports people horizontally up to the practical limitation about 300 meters. Work in a similar manner to an escalator. Often supplied in pairs, one for each direction. Normally used in large railway terminals, airports, and shopping complexes. Inclination is up about 15 degrees, where level differential occurs. Travelator inclination. Inclination of 10, 11, 12 degree are common international standard for inclined moving walks. Users find that a 10-degree inclination provides the most comfortable ride. A 12-degree inclination is used whenever the space available is limited. Horizontal moving walks can generally be provided for inclination between 0 and 6 degrees. Here, as you can see, some of the photos to show the travelator applications. You can see it installed in an aquarium, train station, MRT, subways, and airports. I think that will be all for this time around, and stay tuned for the next module. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.